42 feet of prehistoric predator recreated from fragments of the past. This is Titanoboa cerrejonensis, Earth's largest snake, extinct for 58 million years. At over 2,000 pounds, this creature could swallow crocodiles whole. The human scale reveals the impossible magnitude of this ancient predator. An 18-inch jaw span designed to grip prey and never let go. Before the museum display, there were only fossils, blueprints, and an ambitious plan. Every reconstruction begins in the Paleontology lab with the actual fossils. These vertebrae are 58 million years old, mineralized bone from the Paleocene epoch. Every crack and texture holds geological data preserved across deep time. Digital calipers measure each fossil to within fractions of a millimeter. Photogrammetry captures every angle, hundreds of images for complete digital recreation. In the digital realm, fossil scans transform into three-dimensional working models. Point cloud data converts to solid geometry, the bridge between ancient and digital. Fossil and digital model must match within 0.5 millimeters. Absolute precision. 246 vertebrae assembled digitally. The complete skeleton emerges on screen. Massive blueprints translate digital precision into physical fabrication plans. On the workshop floor, science meets the skilled hands of master craftsmen. A 43-foot steel beam becomes the spine that will support 2,500 pounds. White chalk marks on raw steel. Each line represents a mounting point for vertebrae. At 1800 degrees, molten steel welds separate sections into permanent unity. Watch metal transform through temperature, white hot to orange to cooling black. The angle grinder smooths 40 weld joints into seamless perfection. 246 mounting plates positioned at vacuum degassing removes every air bubble for flawless structural castings. Of metalwork compressed, raw beam becomes engineered armature. Silicone molds captured from fossils will cast 246 identical vertebrae. Two-part polyurethane resin mixed 30 minutes before the chemical reaction hardens it. The controlled pour fills every microscopic detail captured in the mold. 24 hours of curing, liquid polyurethane transforms into structural solid. The mold peels away, revealing a perfect vertebra replica ready for assembly. The mold peels away, revealing a perfect vertebra replica ready for assembly. 246 castings complete, a library of prehistoric bones waiting for installation. The steel spine suspended, scaffolded, and ready for methodical skeletal assembly. Each vertebra aligned by hand to 2 mm tolerance, precision mechanical fitting. Power drills secure each bone with 4 grade 8 bolts, permanent structural attachment. The camera tracks the growing spine, vertebrae installed one by one, tail to skull. Halfway complete, 123 vertebrae installed, the skeleton taking shape. 6 weeks compressed into seconds, 246 vertebrae become one complete spine. 3,690 ribs installed, 15 curved fiberglass rods per vertebra. 2-part epoxy bonds each rib permanently. 4,000 psi structural adhesive. Inside the completed rib cage, a 12-foot diameter tunnel of engineered bone.
This precision application is crucial for the
Moving through the rib cage interior, 42 feet of prehistoric anatomy. The massive skull lifted by chain hoist, 3 feet long, 80 pounds of detailed casting. Lowered in slow motion, the skull seats perfectly onto its mounting point. The final bolt tightened to 80 foot-pounds. The skeleton is structurally complete. 12,000 hours of fabrication. The complete Titanoboa skeleton suspended and assembled. Industrial foam blocks await transformation, the raw material for muscle mass. Black marker traces anatomical contours, planning the sculpture before cutting begins. Electric carving knives slice foam like butter, removing hundreds of pounds of material. Hand rasps refine the contours, revealing organic muscle forms from geometric blocks. Foam dust fills the air, each particle catching dramatic shafts of workshop light. 3 days compressed, raw foam block becomes sculpted biomechanical form. Test fitting against the skeleton, each section custom carved for perfect conformance. Over 200 foam sections arranged in sequence, ready for skeletal integration. 3 weeks of attachment. Foam sections cover the skeleton, creating body volume. The transformation complete, from bare skeleton to 2,500-pound body mass. Rolls of latex sheeting await transformation into photorealistic reptilian skin. Heat guns soften the latex to 180 degrees, making it pliable for draping. 2 artists drape heated latex over foam. The material conforms to every contour. Metal sculpting tools press individual scales. 50,000 impressions created by hand. Extreme detail, each 1-inch scale hand-textured into the latex surface. Airbrush mist applies olive green base color, building pigment in controlled layers. Fine brushes paint dark saddle markings, each pattern placed by the artist's hand. 4 weeks compressed, 800 square feet of hand-textured latex skin applied. Custom glass eyes installed, 3.5 inches with vertical elliptical pupils. 100 recurved teeth inserted individually, recreating the predator's deadly grip. Clear polyurethane sealer protects the finish, preserving decades of detailed craftsmanship. 6 technicians coordinate the final pose, creating dynamic serpentine motion. Final quality inspection, 847 checkpoints verified before delivery.
Hold it right there. Perfect.
The Grand Museum Hall, Titanoboa installed in dramatic strike pose. A child's expression captures it all, pure wonder at prehistoric magnificence. Viral impact, 2.4 million visitors in the first year alone. The museum plaque, 14 months, 12,000 hours, scientific perfection achieved. 360 degrees. Every angle reveals the marriage of science and master craftsmanship. The eye holds everything. Fossil data, anatomical precision, artistic soul. Titanoboa, resurrected through science, engineering, and human dedication. Subscribe for more behind-the-scenes processes.